Hello my dear friends, Reshma here, welcoming all of you with a big heart filled with lots and lots of love. As time is running, time is going by, I becomes at times very reflective and emotional also. And with the every Christmas that passes by, the new year that goes by, it just feels some new days coming, and in the process leaving behind the old days far and far away. And during these are the times when I becomes more nostalgic, more emotional, and there are times I personally feels ki what if these days just didn't came so fast. These whether it's 25th, whether it's first or whatever, if time just stayed fixated, and it would have been so nice. And I know that is not possible, at least that's not possible in this physical realm. But talking about times, the bigger aspect of time, that time is beyond what we understand from a normal perspective. I just felt like today, sharing a little story with all of you. And when I say story, it's not story to say. It's just certain thing that happened with me a few days before, and which really once again made me too much nostalgic and full of introspection once again. It just took my breath away for a certain minutes and seconds. Yes, so this happened with me on 25th of December. 25th of December, as you all know, I just felt we must celebrate with cakes and little bit happy time. And I mean just being close and sharing the happiness together. In the morning of 25th, I was having some dreams. And in the dreams I just saw, generally I don't have much dreams to say. I never have that much of a dreams kind of a thing. But on 25th very morning, I guess it was around, around 5:30, something like that. So in the dream I was just seeing my family, like my mother, my brother, sisters, we all are getting ready and we are going somewhere. We already all are ready to go, and the car was waiting and we were all rushing to get in the car. And that time somebody was saying, or probably I was saying, where is Bapi? Bapi means I used to call my father as Bapi. I never call him dad, papa, etc. I always called him Bapi. So I just said, when all were rushing to get in the car, because probably we wanted to go to our destination little faster, and I just asked, where is Bapi? Where is Bapi? When will he come? We are all getting ready. So somebody said from the crowd within, ki Bapi will not come. And the moment I heard this, that Bapi will not come because he is no more, and immediately my sleep just snapped. Dream gone. I was just out of the sleep. And it took me few seconds, because obviously dreaming means I was in a kind of certain sleep. So when I just woke up, when I heard that Bapi will not come, he is gone, and coming back out of the sleep and realizing this, it just I just felt ki everything has stopped around me. That was the time. It was so intense, because I know my father is not there. But when the dream was so beautiful, and in the dream also when the message comes by like this, ki Bapi will not come because he is no more, it just, that realization when I got up from the sleep, the pain, the misery that I went through at that time, I just cannot, I have no words to express. And the time I was still sitting in the bed, and I just couldn't stop crying at that time. The pain, the misery was so much at that time, that I was feeling as if my heart was being cut into pieces and it was being bloodied. and I was just crying like anything sitting in my bed. So yes, as we always say, dreams are happy. But you know, one thing I realized on that day when this dream happened, that certain dreams are very close to reality also. And at least in the dreams, we all want to be in that dreamy state, not coming across the reality. And that 25th morning, it started with me with the harshest of the truth that my father is not there, and the message comes to me through my dream. And it just shook me at that time. As I said, I cannot stop crying. I was just incessantly crying and crying. I was fully tears. And that was the time my puppies were there with me. And one thing, you know, they realizes that something is not okay. So they immediately came around me. They started cozying with me. Means, you know, in Hindi we call chipka chipka sa. They started doing like that because they can understand something is not okay at all. So it, yes, definitely took me time. And then the rest of the day, you know, we shared cakes and things like that. But yeah, I just felt like, you know, these celebrations, these festivities, at times it should take me back to those days when I do have, and I did have, all the people, all, not just the people, all of whom I loved so much and who loved me so much. And that's why now celebration, yes, it holds important place, but the moment I comes to this realization that there are certain somebody who just gone, they will not come ever, and a part of my heart has gone with them, the pain and the misery becomes too much. So I just felt, you know, this episode I'm going to share with all of you this. I know many people, whatever you say, it's your stuff. I mean, it's absolutely, you can say whatever you want. I just felt I have to share these things because certain things, like I always feel कि my channel or our channel is not just about, you know, sharing the happy times. It is about sharing what is going on intensely within us, which gives us, you know, the perspectives of life, which helps us in a certain way to become better, to become more wise, to become a little bit more strong. And yeah, on 25th, the day was very difficult for me. Physically, I was not well for a long time. And that day, the realization in the very morning that my father will never ever come. So, I mean, things just, you know, I have no words. So I just felt like, let me share this with all of you, my dear friends, because my channel is very open, very, you can say naked as far as feelings and emotions are concerned. Because yes, that is my, we are also weak in a certain way, and sharing the weakness, sharing the vulnerability is no weakness. It takes a lot of strength. And so I request all of you, my dear friends, that at any point of time, if you are also going through similar emotions, similar phases, etc., you want to cry, cry. If you want to share it with thousands of people or even one people, go and share. That will probably help you little bit, you know, in order to relieve your pain. Little bit. I don't say a lot because that is never possible. You can never get rid of the pain of whoever you have lost, who are near and dear to you. So yes, with this little sharing, let's wrap up today's episode, and I wish all of you having a happy time, merry time. Thank you, all of you. God bless you all. Thank you.